University. Ignorant, we gon' bring that racket like it's Wimbledon. Discipline, but yet to find anyone equivalent. Ain't no podcast similar, now you won't find no synonyms. Be produced by Q Smith, sound like it's by Timberland. JBB in charge, EG set the bar. Cool be sipping water tree, and Turk gon' lay the law. Jokes may go too far, but that's just who we are. Prolific, so gifted, words that have your soul lifted. So consistent, yet so different. Ain't nobody copy that lane. Carry that torch, heat up the game. Ain't nobody got that flame. Different, different. Man, this intro different. Man, this intro ignorant. God damn.
Oh, what's up, y'all? I ain't see you. I was just chilling, with my dark magician and my Karibo. Anyways, what's happening? Everybody, welcome to the one and only D1 Ignorant University podcast. I am your host with the most eating toast, seeing ghost Jay Brown, coming to you semi-live from an undisclosed location and the grandest prairie of them all. I am here with my homies. I got my do-rag, and we going swimming because it's May and it's Texas and it's warm, and I'm gonna dive in that thing like I'm Michael Phelps.
Nigga, what month?
It's not May, isn't it? I want it to be May.
We was gonna let you rock. Well, I was, but I saw their faces and they wasn't gonna do it.
First off, they know I don't care about what they got to say. I have not ever cared, nor will that ever happen. Anyway, since that sugar cookie colored motherfucker over there interrupted my intro, he gets to go last.
Wait, we got two of them on the show today. So who are you talking about?
He knows. Anyway, let's get introduced into the Ignorant fan. We have the OG that I've known for way too long. Remember, I didn't like him then. I don't like him now. Mr. JJ Jefferson, what's good?
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Ignorant fam. So good to see y'all. It's Monday. Ignore Jamal. It is not May. We are still in April. We're close to May, but we're not there yet. And boss man, if you're watching, hope you had safe travels back from Vegas. Jesus Christ. We missed you. We need you. I need you because we got a lot of wrestling to get into this week, dog.
Yeah. So, boss man, we're not gonna ask you about Vegas because JJ apparently don't know the code.
You didn't know the month, nigga.
Not the point. The code don't change. The month does. Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah.
That's cold. I ain't gonna hold you.
Bar. Anyway, as y'all can see, we got somebody new on the show today. He is another member of the DFPN family. He's also co-host of the Smoke Pit. If you ain't catch them out, well, you need to catch some more smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our ignorant companions ourselves, the return of, or the introduction of, the Mac.
We're good, fam. Appreciate you guys having me on. Been watching y'all show. Caitlin been telling me about it before y'all came to the network. And if you see the Smoke Pit, it's only 10% of the ignorant that be happening on this show. So now that I can unleash full ignorance, I'm ready to get into this shit. So thanks for having me.
That is a sentence no one has ever spoken, and it led to positive results. But we don't care about positive results on this show. And for the one cookie-colored person who was talking shit earlier, Captain Scully.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back, and the sugar cookie season is over. It's the summertime almost, even though it's for some reason it's like 40 degrees up here again. Fuck the DMV and their weather. But anyway, we have made it here, and yeah. So shout out to us. And do y'all know? I don't think I watched a single minute of basketball yesterday and this weekend because the only thing that mattered was what we're here to talk about.
Yes, sir.
In case y'all are wondering what we're here to talk about, boxing? No. That's not it. That's not it. MMA? I heard Floyd got to fight somebody. No, that's not it.
Isn't it Floyd and Pacquiao for like the third time?
Bro, why are we watching old niggas fight?
I mean, we just did technically this weekend.
What? We're here to talk about wrestling. We're here to talk about WrestleMania because it happened over this weekend. And we had some highs and we had some low lows. Some low lows.
A whole night of lows.
Yeah, not low lows chicken and waffles, but it was low.
Hello. Shout out to Lolo's Chicken and Waffles, South Lake, Texas. I hate South Lake, Texas. I hate South Lake Carroll. I hate they ended my high school career. So am I salty? Yes.
The
Absolutely.
strays on this show. All right.
Yeah. Have you met us? That's kind of the point. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania talk. It's time to get in and hop off the top rope. So, Mac, you the guest. Start us off. What you didn't like about it?
Night one. Can we? No, honestly, for something that you're trying to build up to, and make it this grand spectacle, and you have these matches come out, and they 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes long. Pretty uneventful. No real big WrestleMania moments outside of the main events, I guess, if you could call it that. My thing was like, if you're gonna short us on these other matches, my thought is you're gonna put those minutes toward the main event and give us something cinematic. And night one, we were rushing through these matches, and I ain't getting nothing cinematic in that main event.
I would disagree. Okay. You don't think that Domino's commercial wasn't cinematic? I mean, that the way they was ripping that pizza and dipping in breadsticks, that was pretty cinematic to me. That was just me with my big.
I understand ads have to happen, but when I tell you, like, how long was WrestleMania? It started at what, 6? Ended at 10. So about 4 hours of airtime.
So not counting commercials, that's really 3 hours.
Night one, total wrestle time. Total wrestle time, 1 hour and 23 minutes of that show was legit wrestling. Night two, we had 1 hour and 21 minutes of legit wrestling stuff going on. So I'm like, I understand it's a business. I understand TKO, like, it's about the bottom line. And if companies are paying you stupid money for ads, cool. I can only imagine if I paid them retarded prices for them tickets and sat up in there, and like every match, I'm sitting there waiting 10, 20 minutes for the next match to start. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be highly pissed. But that's why I just watched that bitch on ESPN. Speaking of which, y'all need to fix y'all app. Y'all sitting there doing all this damn shit, and y'all app buffering every fucking 5 minutes and shit. ESPN got to do better with that. Peacock would never. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I fuck Peacock.
Ooh.
I don't like that bird. I don't like that network. First of all, I'm never gonna forgive Peacock for monetizing the Olympics. I'm just not. I'm holding that grudge for forever. And ESPN, I don't have the personal beef with y'all. Scully does. But if he got beef, I got beef. If he got beef, I got a whole cow. So anyway, why are we
honestly, I've let it go now. I've let it go now.
Oh,
but I will well, they fired me. But I will never spend $40 on any type of whatchamacallit, streaming site. Yeah, no, I just watch it for free on Instagram through the streamers. All the streamers posting videos. That's how I watched it. Because I refused. I was not because back when I did have beef, I was not gonna buy 39. Even if I didn't have beef, like even if I worked there, I wasn't gonna spend $39 on those streaming site. I just wasn't gonna do it. I don't like them that much, like.
And on a less beef level of ESPN, I think ESPN ruins the experience. Yes. It's more convenient for people. True, cool, good. Because it's ESPN and they have the big advertising dollars and they treat everything like a sporting event, it made the matches short. It made the whole experience feel like Sunday night, not football.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, because even with ESPN trying, quote unquote, to mitigate all the anger, the displeasure, whatever you want to call it. Oh, night one and night two, for the first time ever in WrestleMania history, you get the first hour for free. Motherfucker, I spent 42 minutes of that first hour watching commercials.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't even barely show the entrances. And then they finessed the shit out of us. Because you get the first hour free. 2 10-minute matches.
in that order. But I will say though, to piggyback on that, kudos to ESPN for giving us, all of us, the one match that everybody truly did want to see, and that was Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. That 6-man tag, honestly, kind of pathetic. Seeing Speed have his WrestleMania moment by hitting the splash that Jake Paul made famous, or Logan Paul, my bad, whatever.
Hold on. The splash that
Yeah.
the Paul made famous.
Yeah, so Logan Paul, I can't remember when it was. Maybe it was WrestleMania. I honestly don't remember. I've slept since then. But Logan Paul was infamous for getting on the top rope, getting on the turnbuckle, post, padding, whatever, and with his selfie stick flying from there to the announce table. Oh, it's a viral moment. He's got millions and millions and millions of views. IShowSpeed basically did the same thing after he laid his ass out, which the whole time we're thinking they're best friends because they're streamers, they're YouTubers. Show didn't even want to be there and was forced into this. They lose the match. Logan beats his ass down. LA Knight and the Usos beat him down and then said, "Hey, Speed, get your moment, man. Go do it." Who the fuck cared?
Who invited these niggas?
Who invited these niggas? Because I don't understand how IShowSpeed and fucking McAfee, which we're gonna get to, and the big nigga Jelly Roll. I don't get how they get on WrestleMania, and Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov and Io Sky and Tiffany Stratton do not.
Preach.
Nigga, Jelly Roll was in a PLE last year. The fucking
Last damn year.
this
He
nigga
was
back.
at SummerSlam.
Also, maybe y'all can educate me. What the fuck did Jelly Roll have to do with wrestling?
So Jelly Roll was on WWE Unreal. Let's just give him, all his flowers, quote unquote. For whatever the fuck reason, took this journey, wanted to be a wrestler. I don't fucking know. I don't not like Jelly
He was
Roll.
trying to lose weight, really.
Well, that too.
This was his version of Ozempic.
This is why we don't take.
No, y'all laughing. He literally said this. Like he was like, bro,
He was legit taking Ozempic for real, though, right?
He lost 300 pounds.
That he did.
Just to get in the ring to get our Claymore kicked by Drew McIntyre. Yeah. And here's the thing:
lose weight.
Celebrity involvement in WWE is not in and of itself a problem because they've been doing it forever. Like WrestleMania is when you normally see things. Like you remember when they were in Philly and like Jason Kelsey and them were like messing with the Judgment Day. Like we've seen this before. It's gone overboard now because now you have like they show the crowd shots of them like, oh, look who's in the front. It's C-list celebrity we've never heard of before. Or look, it's Fat Bert, some comedian we don't know. Or look, it's the third string center for the Sacramento Kings.
The one nigga on Netflix. Oh
yeah.
shit.
And it's gone overkill. Like, because I feel like every celebrity appearance isn't created equal. Like Lil Yachty did it perfectly. Like Lil Yachty elevated Trick, he elevated Lauren. I mean, sorry, not Lauren. He elevated Sammy. And did it well. McAfee, they made that whole thing about him.
Yeah.
And that's where it lost me. It's like, bro, if McAfee would have elevated Randy Orton, this became Cody Rhodes versus Pat McAfee.
And who paid to see that?
Who paid to see that? Yeah. And he came up 2 weeks before Mania. Like if they would have inserted him like in some backstage stuff, leading up to like if the story would have been if there would have been some continuity in the story and he didn't just pop up randomly and kick Cody in the balls, I think people wouldn't have been as upset.
And this nigga came out with the RKO. Like if listen, I'm a casual wrestler. When this motherfucker came out with shades, the black jeans, the arc, I'm like, this nigga heel. Off rip. Yeah. This nigga gonna be a heel. And it was no big heel turn. And I'm just like, y'all called this nigga up to elevate price or the sales of tickets for WrestleMania like he was The Rock. Like this motherfucker, hey, he gonna get ass in seats. That's the part I don't understand. Of all the people you could have called up. Hey, Pat, hey, you want to come through real quick and be the guy that was on the phone with like of all the people, Pat McAfee was the dude you was on the phone with, Randy.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that shit was annoying, and even more so because we saw it at WrestleMania, like Scully was saying, when they did the pan around, oh, who's here? Oh, who's here? Oh, look, by the way, there's Ted DiBiase Jr. Like, you motherfuckers were playing in our face the whole time. You literally could have had Ted DiBiase, who is an integral part to this whole story
Well,
between
he's in
Cody
jail.
and Cody. And it's like, oh yeah, he's just here in the crowd. And on top of that, while we're talking about it, because of the bullshit and the inconsistency, did y'all see Pat McAfee talk about some, oh boys, it was phenomenal and my wrestling journey and da 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 with
On
the
his
neck
show?
brace on his show today?
Yeah.
I'm done with wrestling. I'm retiring or whatever the fuck. Like
That motherfucker will be back at SummerSlam.
Like, motherfucker, we didn't ask for you in the first place. No offense.
Well, Ted DiBiase was in jail, so he couldn't come out if he wanted to. But yeah, no, I feel you on
When has
that.
that ever stopped anybody? Lil Wayne dropped full mixtapes from jail. I'm pretty sure Vince McMahon was still racist at one point in his life for jail, and
He never went to jail. That's the problem.
that we know of.
That's true. He probably got many of his ideas from jail. Honestly, I would be shocked.
I can guarantee you there's a crackhead in jail who has a lot of these ideas.
Like, can you imagine Vince McMahon sitting up here telling you that he wanted to do a storyline where he gets his daughter pregnant, and you believe it's not from jail? That's a nasty nigga.
The idea of a buried alive match, absolutely.
A buried alive match. Bra and panties matches. That nigga was starving.
Remember that joint where he was in the bed? What are you supposed to do that shit?
Having mud fights? Like, what are we doing?
Wild.
This is just, he went straight to the penitentiary and got collected ideas in a hat, because there's just no way. He just passed around a top hat and they dropped folded paper in there.
And he just picked so many plans.
Right.
We're
gonna do this.
If the first night was underwhelming, to say
we're gonna piss on her in front of the audience, like, we do it.
The main event. How did we like the main event?
Which one?
Of night one or night two?
Dos.
Oh,
we're not talking about that monstrosity from night one. We're not even gonna waste our breath.
That's what I'm saying. We've already established night one was
real quick. What are y'all thoughts? Y'all think Cody has the power to put on a great, because the last time this nigga was in some shit where I was at the edge of my seat was him and Roman.
Mm-hmm.
I think honestly,
I'm thinking that was over because of Roman. Like every PLE main event Cody has been in since that. Like some people, like I put it in the group, the No Gimmicks group, and one of these cats was coming after me. I'm like, hey, I got no beef with Cody. I'm just saying, when I see this nigga in the main event in a PLE, it be hella mid. Like he be trying to be emotional and shit. It be hella mid, man.
I think honestly, he has gotten the raw end of the stick because TKO keeps sticking their nose in his business. The first year with Roman, they hadn't gotten involved yet. But once TKO fully took over, was with the Cena match, like you putting Travis Scott out there, and then whatever the hell happened this year, like Cody just can't catch a break. It's just not fair to him, honestly.
You know what? I'm gonna be that guy because I've been on record saying this, being a casual fan and whatnot. For all the Cody crybabies that watch this, hear this, watch night one, this was the wake-up call that y'all needed, honestly. The fact that Roman carried that whole finish the story saga by his damn self, really, it speaks volumes because, as everybody said, Cody, when the pressure got hot, you took your ball and you ended up going to another company. But even with that company, you still couldn't be the main megastar motherfucker that you wanted to be because you put your foot in your own mouth. Who in the right mind with all that power, oh, if I lose said match, I'll never challenge for the world title ever again. Why would you do that to yourself? But then you come back and you get over and you get a following and all of this to finish your story. And now here we are. And it's like you still have to be carried. I mean, even with everything that was going on tonight with the Raw After Mania, we talked about this before we went on the air. It feels like when Punk was doing his promo and Cody came out there, Cody was fumbling so damn hard. I honestly don't know what to say. I don't know how to feel. I don't know I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. And Punk's like, whenever you want, all I need is an opportunity to be champion. And it's like, bro, we're going this level. Now Punk's got to carry you.
You think it's the theme song that's carrying him?
Whoa.
I mean, they be hella loud. It'd be a karaoke session when he come out, pyros and everything. Then he get in the ring. He can't say shit. What's up?
Cody just needs TKO to get the hell out of his business. That's just that's really what it is. He keeps getting the short end of the stick, and I don't know why it's him, because they would never do Roman like this. TKO would never stick their nose in Roman's business.
I think Cody's
because his cousin's on the board. That's probably.
I think his persona is what limits him. He's always in the suit. He's always buttoned up. He's always straight to business. And because of that, as someone who does love Cody Rhodes, he has the personality of a wet dishcloth. Like that's why a guy like Roman, who's always big and boisterous, and you will acknowledge me. That is what wrestling is. That is what wrestling is supposed to be. And there's room for a guy like Cody to be a star. When you got the theme song, people can sing karaoke, but he doesn't need to be carried. He just needs to be Robin. He's not Batman. And there's no shame in that. Robin is cool. There's like 5 Robins for a reason.
Well, because Batman keeps killing all of them. That's why
people just tired, man. Like throughout that match, people were rooting for Randy to win that fucking belt. And like when Cody was starting to get the upper end, like motherfuckers was not liking that shit, man. I think people are just tired. Like the goody 2 shoes. I'm out here. I'm suited up. I always say that, come get some. I'll fight anybody. This is the most interesting thing about Cody was his lineage. The dream, getting something his dad never had. Beautiful shit. You got it.
Turned himself into the nightmare. Cool.
Now let it go. And turn heel. I think like Caitlyn put me on some shit. He was like, he be connected to shit.
Caitlyn? Who's that?
D.
Boss man?
Boss man. Yeah. Okay, so he boss man here, right? On this show, boss man. All right.
You got to figure this. At some point, you're gonna have to figure this out. This is. I mean, you're on the man's network, bro. Like you gotta know his name at some point.
When's the last time I called you your name?
Look, JB is also cracking 30, y'all. Y'all got to give him a break. Give the old man a break.
I'm 32. What'd that mean?
You're old ass.
Scully, you're good. JB is showing signs of dementia. I mean, I think he's being around these Cowboy fans, man.
They say the memory is the first thing to go. They did say that. Speaking of which, the Street Profits are back. In case anybody was watching,
the first thing to go was JJ's pullout game. Anyway, continue.
But the fact that they were trying, I think, to make him do a little heel turn or something a while back around like Crown Jewel or maybe a couple back. He was like, they want him to turn heel, but he doesn't want to do that. So he just wants to stay I guess he wants to be what Cena was for the longest, just the beacon of doing stuff.
And I say, fuck that.
That's where I'm at.
Because personally, I don't trust nobody that wears a suit that often. Everybody in life they tell you not to trust wears a suit all the time. Lawyers, don't trust. Used car salesmen, don't trust them.
Politicians,
people who are giving loans.
Bastards.
I don't trust nobody who wears.
You know what I think?
Pat Riley. I'm a Heat fan and I barely trust Pat Riley.
You know what I think though? I think that Cody doesn't necessarily need to fully turn heel. I think he should definitely kind of
walk the line.
Because I'm like the whole goody 2 shoes corporate cleaned up. That's probably not gonna work. But you don't need him to go. Like everybody doesn't need to turn heel just because the audience wants it. Like some people, it's okay to be good. But I think this whole thing of like, I don't play dirty. No, sometimes you gotta.
You hit a motherfucker with that belt. Hit a motherfucker with the belt. You're
the American nightmare. That gives you room to be dirty.
And exactly. I love how y'all are bringing this up. And it's like Joe Hendry. You say his name and he shall appear. Boss Man is in the chat joining us tonight. Cody should be heel since Mania 39.
There it is.
Yeah, agreed. Welcome, boss man. Glad you're awake. Glad you're home. Welcome back.
JJ was trying to bring back what was in Vegas, so I don't know what his problem is.
That is not true. It's been a long weekend. Speaking of long weekends, getting into night two was so much better than night one. I mean, like me and Mac were talking about this before we went on the air. If the creative team, if TKO, if Triple H, if whoever could have sat down together and said, hey, all the effort and the energy that we're going to put into night two, let's put it into night one. You could have had a much bigger and much better WrestleMania weekend. However, we got night one, clusterfuck, and then night two was like, damn, we gotta go out there and save them. Yeah, we gotta cook. And from the get-go, they're like, hey, Brock, Oba, it's on y'all.
Night one was a TKO special, and they were like, okay, since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing, here. And then night two was like, oh, so y'all don't know what y'all. Okay, give me the reins back. And then Brock Lesnar, not Brock Lesnar, Obafemi retired that freaky Viking, and I love it, bro. He retired him. We
watched a murder happen in a ladder match. JD Madonna damn near died. Shout out to the MVP of that match.
And Javon Evans almost killed himself.
That too. Yes.
Javon Evans, man.
Wow. He ain't gonna last too long. He just out there throwing his body out like that, man.
And shout out to black wrestlers. Shout out to black wrestlers, man. Trick Williams, Obafemi, even Javon, even though he lost. You know, even Lash Legend, even though she lost. Like Jade, even though she lost. Like black wrestling was on full display the whole weekend, and I was rooting for everybody black. Honestly.
Speaking of black wrestlers, JJ, have you heard from our friend Demo and how he did?
Oh, yeah. Demo was out there putting belt to ass in Vegas. Speaking of, shout out to all the Texas independent stars that went down there, because that was another huge highlight from WrestleMania weekend. And boss man, if you're in the chat, please feel free to throw in your, what you saw, what you heard, since you were there live. But everything that I've seen, that I've heard about the independents down there in Vegas, everybody was hype. Everybody was live, and everybody gravitated to what we already know. Texas independent wrestling is on fire right now. New Texas Pro, shout out to them. They had a hell of a card with Sin City Stampede. Demo, Dimitri, Ethan Hunter, Prince Kiryuki. I mean, guys and girls left and right were just putting on a show all WrestleMania weekend. So shout out to everybody on the indies as well. Y'all carried that shit.
Shout out to y'all.
And Demo was ready to beat your ass, not mine.
Me and Demo are good. He got all his aggression out in that Cheerly legal match over at the Epic, which, by the way, MPX addicts, if you're watching and listening, stay tuned, because me and Boss Man, aka Mr. Kately, we've got a lot to talk about very soon when No Gimmicks returns. We've got some huge stars joining us for said shows, and MPX does return this upcoming Saturday, April 25th. What's the name of the show? We don't know yet, but they're back.
They're back, and that's what matters. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll get on and talk more about our indie wrestling scene, but we got to move on to our next topic, because lots of things happened this weekend. It was the start of the NBA playoffs, and some things happened that we expected, that we didn't expect. Scully, you said you have not watched a second of basketball, and that's a weird thing for this time of year for you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how like how little I've cared about the NBA this year. But I mean, I still saw like highlights. I still know what happened. I just haven't, like, I was so locked into WrestleMania.
Allow me to give you some updates. Wemby has won the first unanimous Defensive Player of the Year. I personally don't think Wemby should be allowed to win any awards, because that motherfucker is not from this planet. I don't know which one. Somebody called the Men in Black. Somebody called Michael Jackson because he's still here and he's in the Men in Black, because that don't make sense.
Somebody called Miles Morales, because clearly he didn't take care of Slenderman.
Clearly, he let him escape from the Spider-Verse, because imagine there's somebody out there built like Wemby with superpowers.
Look, man, all I'm saying is we talked about it before the NBA season started. Wemby was locked in. When that motherfucker shaved his head, was out there training with the Shaolin monks or whatever the fuck, we knew the NBA was in trouble. But god damn, this motherfucker might take on Goku in Ultra Instinct and win.
Oh, and then by the way, as if that wasn't unfair enough, he dropped 35 points in his playoff debut.
35.
This
Break
man
it.
may not ever. He
30.
may nobody else may ever win a Defensive Player of the Year award at this point. He might win it for like the next. Like if Rudy Gobert could win 3, Victor Wembanyama might mess around and win like the next 4.
Say this. It's right now. Like I know Shea won it last year, but you know he was just scoring a lot. You know, and his team had the best record. So you lead the league in scoring, and your team with the best record, they're gonna be like, here's MVP, right? If we being real, it should be a Wemby and Jokic 1 and 2 every motherfucking year. Because I look at Jokic, I'm just like, nigga, how every like you've been doing this the last 7 years, niggas ain't figured this shit out yet.
No,
Ain't figured it out yet.
When you look at Jokic, you're like, I don't think you can jump over an iPhone.
I'm gonna guard him. You looking at this nigga like, oh, I got him.
And then he turns around. Okay. Well, what can you do? And then then he'll tell you some shit like, go ride my horses. And you're like, Jokic, was that an insult? And then you realize he has 35 and 12. And you're like, oh,
this nigga on the court playing like he don't want to be there.
He treats the NBA. He treats the NBA like a 9 to 5. He literally treats the NBA like a side hustle. He's like, oh, god damn it, I have to come into work today. And drops 40 and 21 and 12.
Yeah, a 40-point triple-double. Can I leave now? Like, Jesus Lord, man.
I'm just here for the beer and the food. Which is
he posted a nigga up like with the droopy eyes, like, oh, god damn it.
And you got
throwing up hook shots and stuff like Kareem.
Got the fucking turn the crock pot on.
But most importantly, yeah, Jay Brown got something to say. And I'm not just being a bitter Heat fan because we lost. But I told y'all about LaMelo Ball. I told you about that light-skinned Wayne driving Batmobile having motherfucker who's terrorizing the streets of Charlotte, North Carolina. I told you his basketball does not lead to winning. I told you I don't think he cares about winning from the way he plays. He plays like he's at a LA Fitness, chilling.
He plays like he's still at Chino Hills.
He's got the greatest night because he's on the horn. Like what the?
That man has never left Chino Hills. He never left Chino Hills.
He never mentally left Chino Hills because he was like that in Lithuania when his daddy took him out. Another WWE celebrity, by the way. He's like that in the league every night. Now, playing for the Hornets and the shitty organization that is Charlotte. Okay, they don't have a bunch of choice, but there's ways and there's levels to do this.
Well, they do now. They're on their way up. They got Con Knipple, who's a great shooter. They have Brandon Miller, who's a great shooter on and off the court. They have Miles Bridges, who is a knockdown punch, and they have they have some options now. Like I mean, Miles Bridges, if he fight people on the court the way he do off, they'll be all right. You know, I just think the Hornets need to get rid of LaMelo Ball, like y'all are saying. He's a clown. Nick Wright wasn't wrong. He's a clown. His family are full of clowns. Because now you got LeVar talking about, we're going back to 2016's greatest hits. Oh, we need to recruit all 3 brothers together. Okay, yes. If we were running an orphanage, absolutely. But no, not a basketball court. No.
If this was like Mike, sure.
Yeah, like goddamn. Free us from the Ball brothers, please.
Free the balls.
And I know nobody is saying that more than the drivers of Charlotte.
Free the balls.
Free the ball. Let the balls drop the balls. All right, like drop them.
Let the balls hang, man. Let them hang.
Put them away.
But were people really thinking like the Hornets were going to make it?
No. I just wanted to see some fun first round matchups. Like they're gonna lose in 5, but at least they're gonna make it interesting.
5, bro. They was gonna get swept. Well, I can't say that now because the way the Pistons looked.
I was about to say the Magic stole game 1,
Yeah,
and that's the only game they're gonna win in that series. I guarantee it.
Let me speak on the Magic real quick.
Okay.
Because I am a Paulo Banchero believer.
Orlando Magic.
Hold up. So you looking at LaMelo, you like, this shit ain't it. You looking at Pablo like that's it.
Paulo knows how to play in structure. He knows how to lead. The Magic are doing him a disservice by making him be something he's not. At Duke, the ball was not in his hand. At Duke, it was 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles, get the cup, shoot your shot. The Magic want to make him a point guard because we live in this era where they think everybody can be a 6'7",
positionless basketball, they call it,
point guard, instead of just go to the wing and play your spot, go get buckets. They're trying to make him Magic Johnson when in reality he's Carmelo.
Exactly. And I think when they fire the coach at the end of this season and get a new one, the new one needs to understand that he is Carmelo or closer to him than he is Magic.
I hear Doc Rivers free.
No, stop it. Stop.
There's a reason for that.
If Doc Rivers gets hired, the Orlando Magic ought to disband and be deregulated and get sent down
to the G League.
To the G League. If they hire Doc Rivers.
Who are we gonna bring up? The Texas Legends?
Anybody would be better than Doc Rivers.
Yeah, what's the team Mac McClung played for? Bring them hoes up.
I don't even know. I don't even know if he knows.
Hey,
but y'all act like it's not. Mark Daigneault was a G League coach, and look at him now.
Look, I'm just here to say we need more pro teams to have names like minor league teams. Why are pro names so boring? Orlando Magic, Miami Heat. I want to talk about the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Now, my thing is,
are we back on this again?
Yes.
My thing is, the names can be cool. They made the logo so corporate now. The Magic had one of the best logos ever, and they completely corporatized it. It's so bland and blah now. The Pistons are the same way. Remember the horse with the actual Pistons?
Fire coming out of it?
With fire coming out, and now we just got a damn ball with some lines on it.
I need all the sports designers and all this minimalist shit to go.
To stop.
I want the over the top of the 90s. This is all these sports uniforms are so boring. The Ravens came out.
God.
Salt Lake Soaker.
This is why I said we're back on this shit again, because this is what happened last time.
This is what happened with the Salt Lake Soakers. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm for it because ain't shit jazz about Salt Lake City.
Why did we not change the name of the team?
Ain't no soul, ain't no shit in Salt Lake.
Ain't no black people.
Nigga, get this shit the fuck up out of here. Now there's some brothers out there eating good, man, because you a rare species out there.
Of course they're the ones eating good because they go to BYU, they go to University of Utah, they play for the Jazz. Of course.
Ain't nothing up there but Colts and good food. Just Colts and good food. Nothing else in Utah. Nothing. Okay. But Colts and good food. That's it.
Salt Lake Soakers.
And
BYU had that money to bring the number 1 recruit to their school last year. They something cooking over there.
Jesus, the food that the Colts are making.
That's a good logo. That's something that we can market. Stop having these boring ass logos and these boring ass uniforms. The Falcons got new uniforms, and it's just like, okay.
They just rotate red, black, and white jerseys, man.
Like every uniform looks like it came out of an East Bay catalog, and
except for ours, the Washington, we did what we had to do with ours. I can't speak for the rest of y'all niggas
because you went back to your early 2000s jerseys.
No, that's from 1991. Those are the 91 Redskins Super Bowl winning Redskins jerseys.
Hey, the Hogs got to live on sometimes.
Let me ask y'all something real quick. As good as the West is, like we all know, it's a 2-team race in the West, right? Doesn't that take away from the magic of the fucking playoffs? Because I think even if the Lakers, even if the Lakers were full strength, you saw what Oklahoma City did to them when they was full strength, to the point where motherfucking hamstrings and obliques was getting busted up. Like Lakers up by 30 and they was trying.
I think the NBA in general, there is some magic that has been taken away, and I don't think it would have mattered if it was a bunch of teams or not, because it's just like I said. I'm just talking about me, but I feel like there is a sentiment. I mean, y'all saw the report about like Nike sales are down, and they're trying to blame the players' lack of popularity. Like something is going on with the NBA right now.
It might be because of me. You know,
It's the tanking.
Also, it's like who is it who said I don't wear LeBrons to the club? That shit's ugly. That's the case with all of Nike's shoes. You don't wear J's.
You should wear
Today's J's.
basketball shoes.
It's not like Jordans. Like Jordan, you can wear Jordans to the depending on what club you go to. But like, yeah,
You
a
ain't
lot
wearing,
of
you ain't wearing like the Jordan 23s.
yeah, a lot of these shoes are like they don't have crossover appeal.
Well, that's the point of all this minimalist stuff. Like the Devin Bookers, I hate the Devin Bookers. They are the most generic Nike throw a check on whatever and we'll see if they buy it shoe ever. The LeBrons, for the longest, the LeBrons were just the only people these can look good on or you can use these for is LeBron. And I believe it was like 2 LeBrons ago, they essentially became bootleg Kobe's.
The
And
LeBron 9s were the last ones that you realistically could wear as
South
like
Beach 8. Well,
yeah, the South Beach jumps. Like those are the last ones realistically that you could wear as like
niggas ain't gonna get on your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we went away from the stylish look to blend style in court, and we went of more of a lifestyle like Russell Westbrook-esque. And now all the second you let New Balance come in the game and get a stake is when you know you as the big dog have a problem.
Hey, talk to your boy Kawhi about that shit, man.
Kawhi is the least marketable basketball player since me. He's barely more marketable than me, and only one of us is in the NBA. So I don't want to hear that shit. Jamal Murray is on it. Cooper Flag, Nike. How do you let New Balance steal the #1 overall pick? And for those who don't know your history lesson, the main reason that shoe companies and brands started sponsoring universities like unanimously was to get first dibs at players. Why was it a big deal that Derrick Rose signed with Adidas? Because Memphis had a huge Adidas deal. His AAU team had a huge Adidas deal. He said one of his first shoes he wore on the big circuit was the Pro models. The shoe brands are supposed to get in there early. I wish I would lose to a school with a New Balance jersey on.
Although I will say New Balance shoes got it. Like the other thing, Adidas, New Balance, all these other people are much more creative.
Because
Adidas was, but then when they found something that worked, like the Hardens, that design they had, I think it was a couple years ago, then the next shoe came out, it looked just like it, but they did a little tweak to it. I'm just like, oh, here y'all go. Like
Adidas,
y'all just fell into the same thing because Nike just recycles the Kobe thing and does some tweaks and be like, it's the Ja Morants. You're like,
the Jaws look good. The Ja 3s look good. The Ja
But
3s
he's not gonna shoot you. You can say they're bad. You know, if you don't like them, it's okay. He ain't gonna do nothing.
Adidas is living off the hype of the AE1s, and a lot of their designs look like the AE1s right now. Which, hey, when you have the best-selling shoe in the world for that year, it is what it is. I see that, but the biggest issue is Nike is playing off the brand of we got the check mark, they still gonna buy it.
I mean, the Jaws still sold out when they dropped on sneakers this week. The motherfuckers, I'm like, ain't no way people buy Jaws. This motherfucker, like, he ain't playing, he ain't doing shit. The motherfucker still sold out.
He's shooting.
I mean, hey, shooters shoot, don't they?
Hey, but look, speaking of shooters shoot, to go back to what we were talking about, honestly, when you look at the West this year, I think it's a three-headed beast. You know, obviously OKC, Wemby is carrying San Antonio, but looking at game 1, because honestly, that's the only game that I watched this past weekend. San Antonio has a really strong supporting cast. So if they can fuck around and keep healthy and Wemby stays hot, yeah, they can go out of the West, but you can never discredit Jokic and the Nuggets, because if they can stay consistent, the Nuggets are also a threat. So those are the 3 that I've got coming out of the West. And then on the East, all year long, I said, hey, I think it might be the Pistons. But when they got upset in game 1, it's like, if it's not Cunningham, who is beating you? And now you look at Boston. Boston is healthy, and that's scary. Like JB is balling, Tatum is still balling, and then everybody else on Boston can get hot. And that is because I don't trust Cleveland. I'm sorry, I don't. They're gonna get through Toronto. They're gonna beat the Raptors, but I don't trust them going deep. I don't trust them at all.
We've said that a million times on the show. Donovan Mitchell is not that guy.
He's because you got Harden on your team. You ain't going nowhere.
And that's a fact.
I mean, they wasn't going before he got there, but they really not now.
They really not.
Just a couple of black holes at the guard position.
Well, he's Harden. He prefers the white holes. Anyway, we've already said what bloodline ball? What bloodline? The Rock gonna start playing basketball now?
Oh no.
Probably.
Something just happened on the Raw after Mania, and now I'm curious.
Oh, it's just Roman coming out with his cousins. They haven't done anything yet.
Oh, yeah. Keyword.
All 40 of his cousins?
No. The two that made the bloodline popular.
That's still. I mean,
Like,
that doesn't change the fact there's 40 of them fuckers.
41, because Naomi is still due. So yeah.
Oh, shit, 40 and a half. Anyway, to the basketball thing. If Kinfolk Jamal can just do what we talked about at our quarterly Jamal meeting, then the Nuggets do have a chance. They got a shot. Because I can't count out that 7-foot white Eastern European motherfucker. You simply cannot.
He needs help. He needs a Robin to his Batman.
And Jamal Murray is that when he decides he wants
He's
to play.
freaky as fuck though. Like there are games where he don't like when he played the Lakers, this nigga gonna get 50.
That he plays down his competition. Yet when he can drop 50, he does. But then, hey, it's a 7-game series, Jamal. Where were you for the other 4 games?
I was about to say, yeah, when he be getting hemmed up by Anthony Edwards, he is nowhere to be found. But like
Anthony Edwards only likes to beat up on senior citizens and Jamal Murray.
Exactly.
So he like Dylan Brooks? That what you saying?
I mean,
He's 40. He old. I never forget that.
He kind of like Dylan. He's like Dylan Brooks without child support.
I mean, technically, he paid it. Just
he paid it all.
Hey, JD Wentworth, one lump sum. Bow.
It's your money, and you're getting this cash now. Yeah, and you gotta ask. This is it.
It's like, hey, I didn't ask for this. You didn't have to.
Exactly. It comes with the service.
The judge was like, hey, most people don't even get this shit. You should be happy.
I've never seen anyone complain about getting $500 million. You think they gave him a discount for paying it all?
No.
Yeah, because you pay it all now. Because if he would have just extended that shit out, got another fucking contract.
Actually, yeah, because I think the girl tried to. Because I do think the girl. I do think the girl tried to like come back and be like, "Wait a minute, wait, no, he."
And even the judge was like, "Look, man,
he paid it off.
He gave you $500,000 right now. What are you complaining about?"
It was like 1.8 million. It was something stupid.
But you know, I stay out of. That's why I don't sleep around because I don't have to deal with those problems.
Hey, I wish JG Whitworth could give me that kind of money, and that's why we need good commercials back. But anyway, back to a place that we know Anthony Edwards is going. One of our beloved clubs here in Triple D that I love has officially closed its doors. It's called Stir. So it made me think, what kind of club would I run to get the people going, to be provocative? And I have a perfect one. I told the guys before the show, I'm going to tell y'all because I don't care about getting canceled. I ain't no TV show. I would have a club / restaurant that specializes in chicken wings. You know, chicken wings for all y'all in the chat. Y'all gonna love this next part. But we got rooster boxing in the back. You know, we got some cockfights.
Hey.
We got some Mexican
What the? Just in here having a meat melee, huh? Just a melee of the meat. You know, just out here, just.
You know, some poultry pull downs.
I'm like, you put that shit on the flyer? Cockfighting?
Some poultry pounding.
Come show who's got the superior cock.
clientele be way different than what you was expecting.
Hey,
Do you
we
believe your cock is superior?
Well,
Well, come figure it out.
okay, since y'all like my chicken fighting idea, Mac, what you got then?
Man, as an old ass motherfucker such as myself, I just want a spot where motherfuckers can go chill, smoke some shit if they want, listen to the motherfucking music that ain't loud, none of that techno, none of that vape shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that fucking, like, god damn, can you turn this motherfucker down? And that'd be my shit. Like my club, like I'm an old ass nigga. Like it's as close as a fucking bedroom as I can get that bitch so I can go to fuck to sleep.
Are we talking about me getting the wrong kind of clientele?
I just want to drink my fucking Crown, pass the fuck out. Be like,
yeah, some gonna have what you got. JJ, what's your club like?
I mean, man, I it's hard to follow up those two, but I'm gonna try for it anyway. Mine is kind of in the same ballpark as Jamal's, half club, half restaurant. But it's called the Chicken Strip. So
What's up with y'all?
What is with you?
These black people. I want chicken in my club.
Just niggatry, all in the just. Now let him finish. Let him finish.
No, I'm just saying. Think about it though. If it's the club, it's called the Chicken Strip. You can go get you some chicken and waffles, get you a little homemade Kool-Aid on the side, half of the restaurant, and then you go through the curtain. You got the other half.
You're gonna have an out-of-town AAU team pop up at that club, thinking it's a Raising Cane's, and then you will give those teenage boys the greatest.
Canes will be raised. Canes will be raised at the Chicken Strip, my boy.
We got the sauce.
Oh yeah, that's mine. Chicken Strip.
Scully, heading to the club.
He
man,
Reigns promo.
You said what?
He all into this Reigns promo, bro.
Yeah, my bad. But no, I would have one. It'd be a boxing situation. It'd be a boxing thing. But you're not just boxing anybody. You get to box against. Oh my God, Jacob Fatu. No, that's not who you're boxing against. But you get to fight. I think I told y'all before. Imagine a place where like you get to fight your boss when he pisses you off. Imagine a place where you get to fight like the people.
Unsanctioned boxing?
Unsanctioned boxing matches against your employers. I'm with it. And they don't even know about it. They just think that they're coming for a good drink. They're like, oh, you'd be like, look, I know a place. Let's go here. And then they pull up, and then they
welcome our next combatants.
The lights are dimmed, and
the spotlight falls just on YouTube.
And it's like, lace up, nigga, lace up. Remember that time when you screamed at me at that meeting and said we're gonna circle back when you figured out it was wrong. Oh, remember that time you wrote me up for taking 5 extra minutes on my lunch period? Remember that time that you took credit for the project that I spent all night working on? Get some Vaseline out, nigga. Let's go with it. Y'all know exactly what the hell I meant. Y'all knew what I meant.
Does Diddy run your club?
Y'all knew what the hell. Shut up. Y'all knew what I meant.
You started this.
I meant the gloves, nigga. The gloves.
Hey.
Gloves.
Boxers wear Vaseline.
Let's go back to cockfight. Let's go back to cockfight.
Okay, but I have an alternative.
What is wrong with you? Why is Jacob out? Jacob is. Oh no.
Put some sand in there.
I have one more.
All right.
It's an alternative. So, club, but in the next room, we are betting on literally anything, and we're betting on things that we're making up on the spot. But our specialty, beta fish fighting.
So you only got 2 rooms in this club, nigga? Like you said in the next room, like
Yep.
you only got.
Hey, you either twerking or fighting beta fish. Which one do you want?
Actually, I do got another club idea. I saw this one. They made the show out of it, but y'all remember like when people would talk shit to like celebrities and be like, "Oh, I'll whoop his ass," and then imagine he just pull up and it'd be like, "You what you say?" Like imagine like like the people that be talking shit about Jade talking about, "Oh, she can't wrestle, and imagine she just pulls up and be like, "All right, bet, let's get in the ring now."
We're trying to get in the ring.
And
Yeah,
it's like
I'm gonna need the entrance music to hit too. Motherfuckers be like, "The fuck going on out here?"
right, you in the middle of a project at work, and it's like, all right, and the shareholders say that we could be an estimated a storm is coming, and then this just gets dark, and then she walks in,
And then cockfighting.
exactly, and everybody sitting around eating chicken and drinking, watching y'all.
At least you know the wings are fresh. It don't get no fresher.
And the thighs and breasts as well. They're all fresh.
Hey,
Or is it? Oh no, it's wings. I forgot. You said it's wings. You're right. Never mind.
hey, yeah. What's a club without thighs and breasts too?
Chicken. We're talking about the chicken.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do a chicken sandwich with wings. You need other pieces of chicken.
Right.
Succulent.
Wings
parts.
used to be slave food. So like we ate the breast. So.
And
Hey,
so
hey, boss man should know what to expect from this show, right?
Oh, he knows. Yeah.
he
That's why
ain't,
he signed us up for it.
Yeah, like, hey, yo, like, hey, you know what it is.
boss man ain't fired us yet.
Look, we keep fucking around. Boss man gonna have one of us in that damn club trying to box.
I told y'all niggas.
I told y'all to tone it down.
Told y'all niggas.
Y'all never gonna get a corporate sponsor like this.
You
Like,
too
what?
scared of us.
We had Big Red for an episode.
Okay.
Hey, you know
Like
what?
the gum or some random ass nigga named Big Red. You know what I'm
Now
saying?
imagine we end up like WWE where it's only like 20 minutes of podcasting and just straight commercials for
Nigga, that's the life.
Look,
That's
I've
the
been-
life.
I've been trying to sell out for years.
Me and Black was talking about this on Smoke, but like, bro, imagine like Netflix be like, hey, y'all shit is legit. Y'all coming over here, we just gonna have 40 minutes of ads. I'm like, nigga,
Make it 42.
we give you 1.8 million, and you come like, hey, nigga, we calling up the whole crew. Hey, we made it, guys.
1.8 million. I'll give them some chicken.
Hey, they giving us the studio. Hey, all y'all come through. We running 8 shows out of this one studio. Netflix.
What studio? Jamal, you can't have Jamal. There are no chickens allowed in the studio. Live or dead?
Not in this room. Our studio's gonna have
2 rooms.
Not around here, partner. Not around here.
The other room, you could fight whatever animal you feel like.
The other room is all yours.
You're gonna call it lovers, not fighters. This room's love, this room's fight.
And literally, the room, it's just me and a bunch of animals.
Just straight ass.
Just me and a bunch of animals, and I'm playing Dr. Doolittle, and I'm instigating. I'm not healing shit. Hey man, you don't let that rooster talk to you like that?
Be like Noah's Ark in that bitch. Everybody fighting for survival and shit.
Hey, that's our new show.
You gonna get outcocked by that cock? That's great.
Animal Fight Club. First rule about Fight Club is they can't talk about it no way.
You too close to me, all right? You too close to me.
Can't talk about shit. That's gonna be the slogan.
Anyway, I think we done said enough we could say for this episode. So JJ, give your final thoughts to the people.
Hey man, shout out to the people. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all are liking, subscribing, sharing. We always appreciate the love and support, not just here on the D1 Ignant University podcast, but support the DFPN as a whole. We got the Smoke Pit, we got Eat the Cake Anime. There's so many other shows, Nightmares and Nerdscapes. There's a lot, guys. There's a lot happening here at the DFPN. So make sure y'all like us, subscribe, share, tell your friends. Just watch out for the cockfighting, because
Don't be cockfighting.
Yeah, just stop. It's illegal. It's illegal mainly.
The jokes on this show may or may not be our actual opinions for legal purposes. Scully, final thoughts to the people.
Final thoughts, man. Shout out to an amazing weekend of wrestling, except for night one. But shout out to actually, it was a pretty solid weekend, even all things considered. So I mean, it was cool because it's something about WrestleMania. Like it's just like the magic in the air, like just around the weekend. Like even with all of the terrible booking building up to it, it just still felt like we were excited for it, And so we all great wrestling and a great first episode of Raw after WrestleMania. I'm looking forward to the next year and stuff. Shout out to Black wrestlers especially. But yeah, I digress. Let's go.
Yes, it is. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of the one and only D1 Ignant University podcast. We look forward to coming to you live and semi-live whenever the hell I feel like it. Why? Because I can do that. So shout out to all the brothers here on the DFPN. Go check out every show possible. And if you don't, I'm inclined to say you finna get in the ring with an extra room in our imaginary studio.
I mean, wait, hold on. Meg don't get final thoughts to the people? What the hell?
Right.
Final thoughts.
Hey, I'm just a guest. I was just going to play my role, my boy.
My bad, Mac. Final thoughts.
Write that man on your
Oh,
show.
we all good, man. We all good here. It's all family, man. Hey, again, appreciate you guys bringing me on, chilling with my Ignant family. And I couldn't say it better. Boss man jumped in here. We got to get y'all on the smoke pit, man. We got to ratchet the level of Ignant we get over there up a little bit. And what better way to do that than to bring the OGs of the Ignant life over?
We'll have our people call your people.
Okay. I like that. But once again, man, appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Hey, we love guests around here. And if you think you'd be a good guest for the one and only D1 Ignant University podcast, hit us up. Slide in somebody's DM. We take texts, phone calls, emails, telegrams.
And if you have a single pretty friend, we'll take that too. With consent. Consensually. With consent. I don't know why I had to add that. Go ahead and finish it. See, I had to ruin it.
Why you had to add consensually? Hey, that was a smart move, my boy.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't want us to get we're not weird.
Thank you for tuning in to the one and only University podcast. We look forward to coming to you semi-live whenever the hell I feel like it, because I can do that. So like I love to say at the end of every episode, keep learning, keep living, keep loving, and we out. JJ hit the button.